Today I will be giving away a Hope Spirit Shield to the first commenter on this video. Just comment your in-game name and like the video. And otherwise we'll be talking about some of the newest update, which include new helmet. And these new helmets are actually even better than Malevolent Helmet, which Malevolent Helmet used to go for like 50, 60 bill, some crazy amount. So you're definitely going to want to check this out. You don't have to fight Virago, you don't have to fight any hard bosses to get any of these helmets, but there's 6 or 7 different helmets and they each come from different Slayer monsters. Like this first one comes from Abyssal demons, so you have to fight a bunch of Abyssal demons in order to get the Abyssal head. It's an extremely rare drop, but once you get it, then you can purchase the Slayer helmet, which costs 400 Slayer points. And as long as you have 1 Slayer helmet and 1 Abyssal head, you can actually make an Abyssal Slayer helmet, which is super overpowered. As you can see here, increases your max hit by 150% during the Slayer task, and then it even increases your max hit by 10% even outside of a Slayer task, which is better than the Malevolent Helm. The Malevolent Helm is only 8%, so this is 2% better than Malevolent. And it also has a 1 in 1,500 chance to insta-kill any monster, which is absolutely insane. It will do the same thing as a Death Touch Dart, and that's actually super common, 1 in 1,500. It also has a 25% drop bonus rate, which is a little bit more than a Ring of Wealth, so that's pretty good. And then it also restores 100 hit points every few ticks, and I'll be wearing it later. It actually does a pretty cool graphic when you heal from it, and then also it does a pretty cool graphic when you actually make the helmets themselves. So other than the Abyssal Slayer helmet, we also have the KBD Slayer helmet, which has all the same bonuses as the Abyssal helmet. And then we also have the Calphite Queen Slayer helmet, we have the Kuros Slayer helmet, we have the Crawling Hand Slayer helmet, we have the Basilisk Slayer helmet, we have the Cockatrice Slayer helmet, and that's pretty much it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different helmets. And the Abyssal Slayer helmet appears to be the most common. Even though we removed all heads from this after this update, the Abyssal Slayer helmet has been made twice, I believe. And there might even be some more Abyssal heads in the game that you just need to get the Slayer helmet. So maybe they're just missing a Slayer helmet, which takes 400 points. I think that's like 30 hard tasks. So it will take a little bit of time. You'll have to get a Slayer helmet first, which should take a while. And then the Abyssal head might be even easier to get than the Slayer helmet. I'm not really sure which one takes longer. All right, as you can see, there are the Slayer helmets in my bank tab here, and then we've also got all 7 of the items that you need to combine the Slayer helmet with in order to make these different helmets. So first we're going to make the Crawling Hand helmet, and we're going to zoom in on my character really quick because it does a little cool GFX. And Sean keeps turning into whatever this is, some circus animal, which kind of reminds me of Pennywise the Clown. So I don't know, that's kind of creepy. But anyways, we're going to be making this Slayer helmet, and we just did it. It says, "You are a legend, you created the Crawling Helm." And I didn't see the GFX for that one, but I will look again when I make the second one, and I will see if it actually makes a pretty cool GFX. So this one we're going to be making the Kuros helmet. Oh my god, Sean is a boulder. That's kind of cool. A fat boy. A little bit a fat boulder, I see. I'm going to say, hey, what's up, basically. But now we've made the Kuros Slayer helmet. He wants me to join voice chat, maybe soon. Now we're gonna make the Calphite Queen helmet really quick. Oh wait, no, that was KBD. Wait a minute. It says I made a KBD helmet, but I actually made the Calphite Queen helmet. It's a little bit weird. I keep opening my first bank and you're seeing like all of my bond items basically probably look really rich and impressive with all that stuff. But now we're making the KBD helmet, and the KBD helmet, I'll actually probably wear all of them afterwards, but if you saw that GFX, this cool yellow weird ring, or I don't know, it was a wave that like washed over me and healed 100 HP, so that's pretty cool. And it doesn't do the same GFX every single time. Sometimes it does a different one, and maybe some of the helmets have like a unique GFX that they do. And now we have Spawner Sean, who's here, and he's trying to contact me on his second account. He looks extremely intimidating, and he's got even the same helmet as me, which is pretty cool. And he's got whatever this weapon is, which also looks like a bat on a stick. I don't know if it would be tasty. I actually am really scared of bats. There's bats in my garage sometimes, and they're very scary. Sometimes I'll turn the flashlight on in the garage, and I think that like startles them, and then they just start flying around in a circle. And we have our back door open, which is the size of just a regular door. And as long as that's open, the bat actually finds its way out of the garage as quickly as possible, because I think it's scared of humans. But now we're going to create the cockatrice head and neck. Hopefully I'm saying cockatrice correctly. Cockatrice. I have not really any clue how to say that. This one looks pretty cool. It looks kind of like a golden helmet almost. This is our second to last one, the Basilisk helmet. So we've got the Basilisk head, we add it to the Basilisk helmet, and each of these, as you can see, all have their own little color code, which is pretty cool. I'll right click them after I make all of them and I'll show you. The Abyssal one is one of the coolest ones because it's red after you make it. Yeah, the Abyssal helmet, all red tech, and Phil put a lot of work into all of these helmets. So I think it took him 7 hours to make this update, and it's a really cool update, so I have to make an entire video about it. And he wasn't even the only person who worked on these helmets. Someone else actually colored all of these, which was Marge Simpson. He is one of our administrators and he's super cool. He makes models. Alright, so right now I'm wearing the Abyssal Slayer helmet, which is red and looks pretty sick. I think it's one of my favorites, but I'll see which one's my favorite after wearing all of them. Then we've got the Basilisk helmet, which is green. This one is okay, but so far the gold one, which is the Cockatrice Slayer helmet, that one's one of my favorites, and the Abyssal Slayer helmet is one of my favorites. So next we're going to wear the Kiosk helmet. The Kiosk one looks a little bit better than the Basilisk Slayer helmet, but not as cool as the Cockatrice Slayer helmet, not as cool as the Abyssal Slayer helmet. Then we have the KBD Slayer helmet, which Spawner Sean is rocking over here, which I kind of like this one probably a little bit more than the Abyssal Slayer helmet. Yeah, I'll say that I like this helmet right here, the KBD one, a little bit more. So I'll try and put them in order of how much I like them, and we'll see if I like the golden one or this Abyssal Slayer helmet a little bit more. I think I might like the Cockatrice Slayer helmet a little bit more than the Abyssal Slayer helmet. And then the Kiosk Slayer helmet, I don't really like that one as much as the gold color. And then we've got the Calphite Queen. So the Calphite Queen looks super similar to the Kiosk one, I think, and I don't like those very much. I think I like the Calphite Queen one a little bit more. Maybe I just don't like the green colors. And this one is also kind of green, or like cyan. This one is probably the worst out of all of them, the Crawling Hand one. But Crawling Hands are pretty dumb. Like, I wouldn't kill them for too many hours. It would be super easy, probably the easiest out of all of them because their combat level is so low. But I think Basilisk might be my least favorite among all of these. So basically it goes in this order: KBD Slayer helmet, Abyssal Slayer helmet, Cockatrice Slayer helmet, Calphite Queen Slayer helmet, Kiosk Slayer helmet, Crawling Hand Slayer helmet, and Basilisk Slayer helmet. Those are all my favorites in a row. 7 different helmets that you can get, and hopefully you can dismantle them at some point. That's not currently an option, but we'll add it because if someone gets another head, I want them to be able to make another helmet. That would be kind of cool. I gotta get this outfit on really quick that Sean has. He just turned into this like evil Santa looking outfit, and I think you can get to that command with it's costume, and it's a donator command, and if we scroll through we can get the same costume that he was just wearing. I believe it's demon costume, or maybe demon costume 2, or possibly, no, I'm pretty sure it was demon costume 1 or 2. So I'm gonna try demon costume 1 really quick, which that is not it, but this one looks pretty sick. And right now I have the blue skin command on, which is : blue skin. It's actually one of my favorite skin tones. It's like Avatar, or it's like the blue people, Meeseek or blue. Oh, you know what? I bet it's one of the Warsuit costumes. So there's Warsuit costume, OG costume, and Warsuit 3 costume. I don't know which one it is. It's not this one. It's not Warsuit number 1. Maybe it's no, it's not OG either. All right, so maybe it's the third one. I bet it's the third one. Oh, here it is. All right, so when you run with this one, it actually looks really messed up, even though it looks normal right now and pretty sick with all these particles and whatnot. And this like Santa hat looking thing. I think it is a Santa hat. But when you run, look at this. You see my legs are totally detached. And Sean is like, dude, this thing makes my butt look ridiculous. But yeah, so it's Warsuit costume number 3, which requires demonic donator. Pretty high donator, but it's kind of worth it because you get so much extra stuff. And then blue skin is available at, I think, the low price of regular donator. I'll check that out really quick. Yeah, it says if you're a regular donator, you get access to blue skin, you get access to green skin. So you can change your skin color to basically an alien skin color if you wanted, just for regular donator, which is super cool. And then when I do this costume command, you can also get this one for regular donator. Which has like a top hat and some suit, and then you can get this one, which is this really big v-neck and some shorts, almost like a vacation type of clothing, and then this hat, which is kind of like a wizard hat actually, but a different color. So that's pretty cool. And then Coliseum costume, this one, I don't know if this one is regular donator. It's actually extreme donator, but I'm gonna go back to the one that I'm usually on. I don't really remember which one I was on. Maybe assassin. I kind of like the assassin one. I think I'm actually gonna switch to this one for a little while. This one is like a vacation type of, yeah, he's got the assassin one, which used to be one of my favorites, and I think Kyrie would also have the assassin one on pretty frequently. So we would look kind of like clones when we were logged in, and we both had the administrator symbol or owner symbol. But good luck going for the Slayer helmets, guys.